Alright, let's see if I can finish this before I have to go to work. So, step 1. That.
An entire shipment of whale oil tanks just gone. Taken right from under their noses.
Did anyone ever find out what happened to Burleton and Lieutenant Golders?
They probably ran off, you ask me.
So you got a couple guards down there.
No.
You got a guard there. I think these guys get in a fight with some howlers. Or maybe that's a different one. Either way, it doesn't matter. You can go in here. There's some guards having a party. We'll go in there later. I'm gonna do this first. There is a weeper, not a weeper, nest keeper in here. You want to be real careful. And also, you want to make sure that's in fact, yeah. Alright. So, suggestion. Use your fire darts for the ones that are up. Because those are harder to hit with the fire. This room also has a glitch where the Duke's bullshit just... We're gonna save our last one, actually, for the museum. Oh, fuck off. It's like the weirdest glitch. This has happened every playthrough.
If they want war, we'll give it to them, no matter how many of you I have to sacrifice. Cronus will fight for Delilah.
Yeah, so basically the Duke is super into Delilah. We can spin the globe. I love spinning the globe. This is where we bought the passcode to the safe, so we'll have that. This is the nest keeper. He's guarding the bone charm. This is also where the Sokolov portrait of Brianna is. Look at that. We'll look at the difference between the two later. But she's within an existential graph. She exists within a very interesting framework. And money. Okay. And this is where, you know, if you haven't gone to the black market first, you know that that's where you can find the combination. And we have the combination, and I'm going to... I hate the gurgling noise the dried out ones make. It's just gross. I don't need that. I get enough of that with raccoons at work. I'm very tired of raccoons. Okay, so 229. There is also some cash money in here. And bullets, but we don't need bullets. Yeah, so it's worth buying the combination because you make a lot more than what you have to pay for it. Okay, so now I guess we'll get that bone charm. That's probably fast. Okay, so you come out this window. Note, there's a hallway down there, sort of. There's a big ol', you can't see it. We're in the basically center building on a street. There's a watchtower that we'll see in 1 second. Yeah, look at that. Don't get caught by that. The watchtower shoot at you. So there's the main entrance. Below, basically what you want to do if you're doing... Oh, flesh and steel. Flesh and steel you want to kite to the side and go in there. So basically this is also the place where the really hard achievement Circle of Life, where you have to use possession to get everyone. Corvo, it's the Corvo one. You can only do it as Corvo because Corvo's got possession. But basically there is a setup down there. There's a small fountain with a guard patrolling it. And what you want to do is there's a basement entrance. You open it, there will be a gravehound right in front of there. You take the gravehound, walk down the inside bits, not into the building, but like to the leftish, and you'll find some rats. Take the rat up, there'll be blood flies, fly out through a small service tunnel, and then you'll get the fish and the man. And that's that. It's just not a fun achievement to do. I didn't enjoy it myself, but I got it. So be careful, make sure she's not like grabbing the side of the building, because then you'll fall. And it's hard to get back up, and then you'll get hit by the watchtower and die. Oh my god, can you like aim where I'm pointing this? Is that... We're just gonna be real. Nope. Goodbye, world. Okay, well, there's a door, so... There's no money. Ooh. You know what? We are gonna make some use of our shadow form, because I have so much extra shit. I want to be a spooky shadow. Didn't we get the thing? I thought we got the... Oh my god, we didn't get the thing. I hate myself. We did! We did! Why can't we go in the fucking thing? Why can't we go in the rat tunnel?
Back to Dunwall.
Oh, fuck.
I feel so bad. Haven't seen the kids in 2
Fuck
years.
that. We got the rat tunnel thing. Why don't we... Also, be careful. You can see that they very obviously fired at this door. There's 2 people right over here. What? They're howlers. They've got... But it doesn't matter. Okay, this is where you'll find a couple interesting things. This is a blood fly apartment. Welcome back to hell. If you go in up through the balcony and don't miss the jump like we just did, this will be harder to find. But basically, this guy is dead. He has a crossbow bolt in him. Is there a... I thought there was a note near his body. I could have sworn there was a note on his body. Or maybe that's the guy from the first bit. Pull that. Pull that. This place is very heavily trapped. Somebody was probably trying to keep it safe. Probably trying really hard to keep it safe. In fact, you might say it belonged to somebody who was familiar with sketchy people, like the black market shop's buddy. And now you see what he was sent to do. He is actually going to steal the Roseboro prototype from the museum, the exhibit that has been closed because of Brianna. So we're gonna go steal that for him. He obviously didn't make it that far. That's the thing. We get some spring razors, which we're not gonna use, because I wish the game, it would have been really cool if it had given you like more stun mines if you were more stun miney, but I guess. Okay, so here's now, just to make it real clear for us, they stab the map where the prototype actually is. So it's on the floor we're gonna enter on. Spoiler alert. So I think everything else is... Oh, did we miss one? Okay, we'll go back and grab that first. But this is like a whole desky... It's like a weird dentist office. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable, but maybe that's just because I hate dentists. Like, who sleeps with that staring at them? Not me, that's for sure. Yeah. Like, I get saving space and all that, but that's just a little creepy for my tastes. Okay. Which one is that? Oh, you know what? We'll get it on the way back. Oh. Will we? Yeah, we will, because I don't feel like doing this bit again, and we can go back out that way without having to worry about witches. So this is my personal favorite way to enter.
The Royal Conservatory.
Oh, thank you, Emily.
What do those walls hide?
So much. And a whale. Or is it a dinosaur? This is my favorite way to enter. Second floor. Makes, again, remember, buildings, my rule for buildings is we always go in from up. So this bit's walled off because it wouldn't make the game so much easier if you go in there. But if you enter from the second floor, you never have to deal with the witches on the first floor and low chaos. You'll see why. So most of these windows are locked. Don't let that discourage you, because there's one over here that is open. So there are going to be 2 witches in this room. And for maximum efficiency in sleep darting people and not alerting people when you sleep dart them, I recommend using... Oh, well, sorry, Wyman's not here.
After trying to make grave hounds for weeks, she
Also,
you should have seen the twisted things she made. All snouts and teeth and tails.
Someone was trying to make greyhounds and didn't succeed.
Delilah wears the outsider's mark. And some
Okay, so
it points down to us.
hit that witch.
Doesn't seem fair.
Hit that witch, and then real quick,
Fingers blocked. Weaving nets.
bye! They're both unconscious. Ha ha. Okay, so this is one of those witches that looks like her face is totally fine. That's one of those bald ones that does funky stuff. You don't even need to move the bodies because we're not really gonna mess with stuff. You want that pearl fan though. So there's nobody else really in this area. We're just gonna look at some fucking weird things that they do. We probably have a couple more minutes before I have to head out. So we'll just do a little bit of this. I like to blow stuff out. There's a nice rune on like a mini unofficial shrine. Don't hit that thing. There is some flammable stuff here. There's a lot of bodies. There's a lot of fruit shot into bodies. I'm not a fan. Do not go that way. Just trust me on that. Okay, useful sleep darts on this guy. Wait, we had. Okay, whatever. We can always come back and grab more of those. Yeah. So this is where we came in. You can open. I want to put this down. Yeah, we're gonna vault that. You can open these windows from the inside just to make your escape easier. Notice this. All right, so, yes. So basically, the witches are using their autonomy granted by Delilah to avoid unpleasant marriages, etc. Ooh, howler dust. Yeah, you can throw that at people. This is about the things that Sokolov did to try and cure the plague, in case you haven't played the first game, and there's a line alluding to it from the heart. This will just clue you in on what he did, but it was human experimentation and it wasn't very pretty. You get like an honorable activity mention for freeing this girl he's like doing experiments on. Yeah, so I mean there's nothing of serious use over here. There's like some lootable items. I just want to show you around because this is a big building, and it's very pretty. And we're gonna do some interesting stuff over here at some point in the near future, called going up to the next floor. But first I'm going to eat... Ooh, that's money. Can we... There we go. So, again, my golden rule. Is this the blood fly? So there's one side is all blood flies, and this is not the blood fly side. Okay. And one side is not. So we're in like an office type thing. We're gonna go to the other side of that in a hot second. Just gotta spin that globe. Can we open this? We can't open that. Yeah, that would be really easy. This is, oh no, this is the blood fly side. This is just not the... Okay. Yeah, there's no people up here, so you can just slash to save your stuff. There's those 3 nests you can pick up. And look at, like, you don't lose that much health. And there's no people up here in low chaos to alert. There's no people up here in general to alert. Even in high chaos. But there's more blood flies. Yes, so here's a recipe. I wish they had the recipes in this game. In the first game you could make weird, creepy recipes and get some runes. That, we also are not going that way. The stairs in this place have, like, the vines. You haven't seen the vines yet, but the vines are on the staircases, and so we just generally prefer to avoid them, because also more blood flies. So there's a pile of corpses, because Brianna likes to do that. And here we've got some witchcraft. Look, feathers are floating. And we get a bone charm. Undertaker. Which I believe... Oh. Let's see what Undertaker does. You move when carrying a body faster. We also got blast resistant and power slash, which is you are harder at slashing. So we're going to take that, and we're going to take those other ones apart, because... We don't really need that, and we want to make runes. Okay. You're gonna get a decent amount of bone charm in this level, just because... Not bone charm. Well, bone charms. Yes, I meant whale bone. Brianna likes whale bone, because she also is a occult person. Okay, so... There's another one over here. It's real easy to take. Just make sure to pick up that amber. Okay, so now we are on a new floor of the conservatory. Still be quiet, because these doors are all closed. I should head to work soon, so we may cut it here. Eat the apples to heal yourself from the blood flies. There's a beautiful harp. You can play it. Well, this alert, I can't remember. Beautiful. So, there's a door. There's one witch out there. No, you know what, we're gonna risk it, because
What does she mean she's Delilah's favorite?
What does she mean she's Delilah's favorite? Be sure to bring the body with you. Bring the body with you. Dump her over here. This is one of those witches that does the... Okay, so, you know what? I know what we're gonna stop at for this round. Close that. And you want to... Can we get up there? You can take the stairs up here up, but... You don't want to... There's 3 witches over there. You don't want to key them into any of your shenanigans. Oh, we could get that. There we go. Get up on that ledge. This ledge is nice and safe, and we can look at the whole... Look at those birds. We're gonna go walk around. There's the Roseboro prototype. We don't even care about that right now. What we do care about... So this is also the optimal way, in my perspective, to get... That is a back door into Ashworth's office. This is a bone charm area. This is like a sneaky little... like, napping spot, which is really, like, I really like that. I would definitely sleep in all of these places. Yes. So this is a thing about the rat plague, which is also theoretically Pandyssia. It does talk about the naval blockade that Serkonos had. And also the bloodflies eat the rats because they're enemies, I guess. Which says, I guess, it's supposed to be some weird metaphor about how Brianna and Corvo, you know, fight each other a lot. I don't know. If you come from... That is also the elevator thing. So, you know, if you take the elevator. But we're not doing that because that's too noisy. So you can see, you can get a good... That is the non-lethal method we're going to use. So there's 2 witches, like... having a little date. It looks nice. They're having some tea. I want to have tea. But there's one other witch, just so you know. There's one other one over here, I thought, sitting on that, but I guess she's not here right now. That's fucking weird. There's a couple down there. So there's one there, one there. I know there's one that patrols over here, because I've knocked her out before. I could have sworn there was one more witch. Either way, so I don't want to spoil anything. Basically, you may want to like try and figure out how you're gonna knock the witches out, and because they're harder to deal with, especially if you alert them, because they can teleport because they're witches. But the key in this level to dealing, especially on Flesh and Steel, is to activate the non-lethal solution as soon as possible, because that will not just take out Brianna, it will in fact knock out every single witch and grave hounds. You'll find out why later, I'm not going to tell you. But be careful approaching Brianna's office because she's got dogs. We're going to do Brianna in the next video because I have to go to work now. I am very sorry to leave you like this, but hopefully I will record some more tonight, and until then, you can see... Oh, there's another witch just hanging on that bookshelf. I gotta work with owls, so I'm gonna go deal with my owls and the angry raccoons, and I will see you guys later.